let's just wait for Twitch to confirm us live, and we should be good to go once we're live. We are live. What's the advert today? The advert is no advert. Oh no, it's Universal. It's Atlanta Police. It's Ride Along 2. Sounds gripping. Anyway, let's get on with the show. So, welcome back everybody, Mage Dark Ages with me, Sid. I hope my audio's okay, and yeah, I can kind of move my microphone around a bit. That's kind of the limit to what we can do. But yeah, I've just been processing up the contents, or the EMCable contents of this chest here again, because it got full again, and pardon me. We've got all sorts of weird ass doors coming down into this thing now. Adamantine, I think that was one of the ones we needed. So, was it adamantine? I can't remember. Used adamantine, dust, adamantine, and mycelium. No. We got adamantine and Altyrus made tartarite. That was the other one, Altyrus dust, which you get from Altyrus ore, and I'm not sure if I have any Altyrus ore, or even if that's actually an overworld ore, but yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Let's head out this way. We need, yeah, I think we've got everything we need on us for now, and let's head back over here. This is the old Witchery Island that we did on today's episode, well, last episode and today's episode. I haven't got my helmet on, which is why the lighting is more natural. I've been finding a little, to some degree or other, that the use of the night vision makes certain aspects of the design and building here a little bit more tricky. Hiya, how's it going? So yeah, this is where we're at now. I have been round and started with hiding some of these lights, so probably a bit easier to see from this edge, just to make them a little bit less in your face, give the island a little bit more detail, and just to tidy that up. Now, some of these trees, as I've already said, I mean, here straight away, problem. Some of these trees will be going, others will be going and having other trees planted. Yeah, lots of things to do. And obviously the other thing we need to do is get started with some oh, what the hell am I trying to say here? Get started with some Thorncraft. I'm not witchery. You can. There's not many that I actually like. I like to try and mix it up a little bit, to be honest. And oops. Oh, where are we getting there? No, not there. We'll get there eventually. I may actually use some night ore. These mage lights are just too much, really. They need just a little bit less in your face, shall we say? Oh, that is not what I wanted, but I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 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 bang. There we go. That's another one hidden out of the way, and it's neither here nor there. Like these ones up here, I can change that out to a more subtle Ars Magica Mage light, and it's just not so much in your face. So what we need, well, first thing, I have brought over a bag. Where's my bag? Yellow bag. And we are going to whap out that, and that for starters, because I can't shoot for toffee. No, I can't actually hit what I'm aiming for, is what I'm trying to say here. So we're going to take this out here. We shall replace that with some of that. Replace that also with a little bit of that, and we're going to get this ash infused stone and set. Oh, I need a book. I knew I'd forgot something. Ah well, it's not the end of the world. We can go back and get a book. No. Oh god, what's the connect? What's the key to change this now? Charge 3. Is it M? M. That's what we're aiming for. But we do need the book for that, and then we've got an ender chest with all of our EMCable goods in there. So that's our inventory for out here. We do, as I say, we do need to go and get a book though, and the book was, if I remember rightly, it was no point looking in there. The diamonds are in here. A diamond in there. Off you go. Give me a, not a book, a book. And we should be good if I place the book in there and the minium dust in there. That should set off and start cooking us up a new EE3 book. So hopefully the audio is okay today. I hopefully fixed the problem we had last week with the the audio only been in the left channel. There was a slight setup difference between this microphone and the new one. So yeah, right. I'm done with you, so we might as well leave you back here. Yeah, let me just have a look at we'll get one of those as well while we're here, and we'll just get rid of, oh, you have no exchange value. Okay, fine, is not a problem. So yeah, that island should be totally lit. It should be nice and safe to work and do witchery on. All we need to do is get that in there and whack in a little bit of EMC. So chiseling torches, there's just grab half a dozen and get my chisel down. Yeah, you got the candles, those Chinese lantern styley things, these torches, and then the kind of modern electric light bulbs. I'm not really sure what would better fit a witchery area, to be honest. Probably these, if we were going to be put them onto a post of some description. They may work, but lighting's something we can work on and kind of tweak. So yeah, oh, I filled this lake in. That's all done now. So what do we need to do? Well, we need to start thinking witchery. For witchery, we're going to need some of these seeds I brought with me, but also going to need a few basic items. Let me get the witchery mod. So we're probably going to want to get, well, we almost certainly want to get a witch's oven. I think that is probably the first thing we need before we go to the distillery. Cauldron maybe as well. Oh, that's anointing stuff, isn't it? We need the witch's oven first. That's iron and iron bars, so that is something we can do straight off the bat. That was not a creeper, that was another moonstone meteor, which are the bane of my bloody life. So, yeah, we can get that going. Let's go and check where that meteor landed. It hopefully didn't land anywhere on the island this time. One thing. Didn't land anywhere on the island this time, but who knows? Yeah, well, kitchen. Witchery kitchen, obviously. I think maybe there for the bench, and that will give us the witcher's oven, which is, you know, the most basic and first and key ingredient you need for witchery. We're also going to need some clay jars, which we need some clay, so give me now clay is only 64, so that's 4 for every iron, isn't it? Let's take that out, make me some clay, stick that back in, and we'll keep at that, I think. And then we should be okay to make 2 stacks of clay jars, which you have to cook in a bloody oven. How stupid is that? Yeah, it's probably, well, it's either down there or up here somewhere. And as I say, I prefer them when they don't land on the land, but there's no way to actually stop them. They land on any grass, so you know, if you do Ars Magica and you have grass around you, even if you built it yourself, it is coming. There it is, I can see it now. Whee. There we go, all fixed. Yeah, so you can't actually stop them doing that. So, hey Birch, how's it going? So yeah, anyway, hope everybody had a good weekend. Has had a good week so far. If you recall from last week's stream, I went for hypnosis today to quit smoking. I went at 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's now 8 o'clock. So 6 hours ago I went to quit smoking, and I haven't had a cigarette since. And it ain't easy. It's not a magic bullet. It's not kind of gone, oh, ping, I'm not smoking anymore. I am kind of feeling, periodically get a little bit of a pang for one, but it seems to be working. Much better than anything else I've tried so far. Of course, 6 hours is nothing. Let me come back and watch this space in... Ooh, this is actually quite cheap, the fuel funnel. What's a filtered fume funnel? Oh, that's going well. That's getting a little bit beyond ourselves. Got one on the 5th of February. We're going out for a meal. Fortunately, of course, we can't smoke in our restaurants and stuff, so it shouldn't be a major problem. And I will just deliberately ensure that I don't get hammered. And hopefully, I've forgotten what I'm making here. 2 blocks of iron, so I need 4 blocks of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fume funnel, so we need buckwits, we need iron bars, glowstone, and a lava bucket. Let me just take a few of those, whack those in, whack that out. Alright, so I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those, 2 of those. Oh yeah, I can't stack them, can I? 2 more iron bars. No, 4 more iron bars. Hang on. 2 more. Glowstone, 2 of those, and I think that's it. The only thing we need to do is we'll get those in there, split those, whack one of those in, and of course that won't work because that glowstone is chiseled, but that's the only way you can actually get glowstone to have an EMC. Bizarrely, it doesn't work with this like that. So 2 fume funnels, oh, 1 fume funnel, 2 fume funnels, and we can connect those up. So that's that. Now I probably want to get a couple of furnaces. 1, 2, I'll take 3 of those. We'll have a little bit of coal. Well, that is a little bit of coal and all, isn't it? Christ's sakes. Oh, stick those buckets back, get some more coal, put that in, that should do us. So, yeah. I haven't seen Frost on yet. Get those in. Let's just do that, and then we'll split that. As I say, it doesn't really matter because we've got plenty of coal, but at least we can set this lot cooking, and the world will be, oh, you can have Ultimate 64. Good and happy place. Right, what the hell was I doing next? There should be, we should have snowball seeds, we should have mandrake seeds, we should have belladonna seeds, water artichokes, garlic, and wolfsbane. And hopefully we'll be able to plant these without having to faff around. Now, that's a good question. Have I got anything that is even remotely hoe-like? Nah. If I were a hoe, where would I be? I think the answer to that question is, have I buff? So we're going to need, I probably haven't got even learnt a hoe. No. Couple of them. I'll just make a stone hoe. There's absolutely no point to making anything better. Oh, interesting idea. Yeah, I'll let those cook and we'll shift them down. 1, 2. Did it? Bang and okay. And then we should have somewhere about my wand of making water. So where shall we? Well, the water artichokes, obviously there's only one place to plant water artichokes, and that is on the water. So I'm going to put these in kind of natural, actually. I think just scatter them around rather than having a large farm. And maybe get that enough. We'll sneak one there. Put one here. One there. That should do us there. And then maybe use this actually as a kind of a natural farm area. How do I want to do this? See, I'm not like the snowbells and the belladonna. You really don't use a huge amount of, in my experience. So maybe get a couple of belladonna down here. Oh, are you going to insist on crop sticks? You are, aren't you? Not happy about that. I don't really want. Yeah. Let me just try it. Let's see how those ferni going. Getting there almost. Okay, sticky sticks. I don't think crop sticks are in there, so it's going to have to be sticks. That should do us. Just make sure we only get one stack, so I don't want to get snided out with sticks. And do that, and get those. Oh, of course. You only get 16 by default. Faster than a speeding bullet, I tell you. Right, so let us get some belladonna in. I'm not going to worry about the stats on these currently. And, well, unless of course Paul has just chucked me a 1010 belladonna seed. Oh crap. Stop. What's he sent? Yes, he sent me 10 growth belladonna seeds. Oh well, we'll do it that way. The agricraft side of things is, oh yeah, I forgot. I keep on walking on this water and going, what the hell's happening here? And it's my water walking boots. Oh god, what the hell's going on? Unidentified witchery. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we'll get a belladonna in there. Get a mandrake in here. And as I say, most of these you won't use a lot of, but you do use enough. So we'll just get these ones going for now, just to get, and they with them being 1010s from Paul's private stash. They should work pretty well. I'm not going to worry about the wolf's bane. I don't think Paul's become the garlic side of things yet. We'll tackle that later. I thought that was Paul off in the distance, and I realised it's a speck on my screen. It's like, right, where am I? We're going to have a look at these furnaces. Get me through. Thank you. So, yeah, we've got 32 and coal, and another 32 and coal. So, grab that, grab that. Now, if I go bang, 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 close to a wolf. And I'm kind of wondering what to do with the witchery, whether to do... I've done the vampire before, which is, for me, is a consideration, because I'm not overly bothered about doing it again, especially considering I am going to have to do it in regrowth. I haven't done the werewolf before, and I'm wondering whether to take it being werewolf in this, and yeah, that looks good. And then we can, if I can I get, no, that's going to be a problem though. You know what? It's 8 cobble. No idea. I've never done the wolf before. There's no reason why those 3 back ones can't be furnaces and not be used. And then we can't just have 3 furnaces in the front of those, which are actually the ones we use. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? We can do that, and that's not that. And that's fine. That one's cooking, and then the witch's oven is at the back there, doing its thing. Have they got EMC? Damn it! The first thing you look for now is things. I think that works. That works fine, to be honest. I mean that does works to me. I'm not keen on having a stair to get in, but that looks fine. I mean, these back ones are not ovens, but these ones are, the hidden, and it just gives it a different texture, doesn't it? I suppose. Right, what the hell am I doing? I don't think that have... Oh, that does have EMC. Why did I never bother learning that then? And that can go in. And that can go in actually, because we're never going to use it again for a while. What was I thinking? Coal. That's what I was thinking. Tell you what. Change my mode. Not that one, that one. And then we'll stick that in there and get some more coal for the... There, now we're sorted for coal. And while we're at it actually, let's get a chest. Or 2. Or 16. Well, 16 is near enough, isn't it? Where to stick a chest just for the odds and sods of stuff that won't go like that, perhaps? Well, we better like that, and then we can possibly get away with that being a... No, we can't get away with that being a stair. Because carpenters won't do that. I don't think it will anyway. Let's just have a look here. Oh, maybe it will. So, if we get a... What am I doing? I'm filling these up. That's for starters. Oh, Christ's sake, Johnny, can't you get it right the first time? So we'll fill that up with that. And... yes, what else? I'm thinking if I grab a couple of... Well, a carpenter's stair, actually, should do the trick. If I take that out, and because we can hide this up here easy enough. Loses a connected texture. This is the only drawback to this, but it should. No, it doesn't. Alright. I'm really stumped to where best to place this now. I mean, we can put a double chest down there under the stairs. And if I grab a little bit of cobble, that should do us just 4. We can... Let me zap that out for starters. Damn it. Come here. If I go back here and just try and sneak you in back there, and then pop that down. It gives us a bit of storage, I think. So we can pop that in, we can pop those in, pop those in, that can go in there for now, and we're good. In fact, we'll have from underside. Let me grab this lot. Let me grab this lot. Grab it. Come on. There you go. And put that away, and then we're not faffing around anymore. In fact, you might as well have the backpack as well. Right, so let's have a look. There are a whole bunch of books we're going to want. And probably the first one is going to be collecting fumes, for which we will need belladonna, black ink, feather, book, and charcoal. And no doubt the belladonna has grown by now, because, you know, almost. We haven't got watering can. Have I got a sigil of the Green Grove? I don't think I have. No. So that is an omission we probably need to correct, and correct now. Have the indent facing the back wall. Yeah, that would possibly work. But let's get these herbs and spices. We're going to be like McDonald's. So we want a green grove sigil. So 3 sugarcane, reinforced slate, and 4 saplings. Cane, 1, 2, 3. Saplings, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's head over to the pyramid of blood. Not particularly sinister. They're just the high priest had an accident and got himself a paper cut. What do I want? A reinforced, and that should do the trick for us. Let me change the focus to crafting, and it was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That and that. Sigil of the Green Grove in the bag. Easy peasy. And that's mine. Incidentally, if you're wondering how much life we've got at the moment, you got one. I could deconstruct the armor and add it, but at the moment this has got no free slots, so I'd have to take a different another sigil out to do that. But yeah, it would be possible to add it to the armor without a problem. Yeah, I've got what's that? That is 128 million LP currently stored in my network, so we can afford definitely to use this. In fact, I think it was, I'm trying to think whether it was this server or the last server, or what was the last server there? Yeah, it was the last server that Chris, I think off the top of my head it was Chris and not Paul who came round and danced round in my orchard to get things going a bit better. That's mature anyway. That's mature, and that's almost there. But there you go. Have a little bit of. Come on, grow. Oh, there you go. Oh, and of course you can do that as well. Right, so let me grab that. That's 4 belladonna. All this for a book, which I can't even remember what the book was now. It was the brews, wasn't it? The fumes. It was. We probably need collecting fumes and then distilling. They're the 2, and circle magic maybe. So we've got ink, feather, charcoal, book. And then we need a breath of the goddess for that one, and a whiff of magic for that one. So ink, book, feather, charcoal. Ink. Welcome back. Yeah. I haven't got ink. You can't tell me. Oh, or maybe more importantly, I haven't actually got the EMC to make ink. Whack a bit of iron in. 1, 2, 3. We need a book. Ooh, not a book, a book. And a feather. 1, 2, 3, and 1 piece of charcoal, which I'm not sure I did do it, thankfully. yeah, so yeah, I'm going to be making a full set of armor in the future anyway, because I'm going to be yeah, it was fertilizer pants. I don't want to know. I'm going to be making actually 4 more sets of blood armor. For a simple reason that I want to make all 4 sets of Omega armor. And I don't want to. I mean, these are fully infused to you know, all 4 sets. They've got stupid levels of pretty much everything, and also the runic shielding on them. So it's the helmet would probably be. That's got 2 levels of runic shielding. I'm not sure which would be the easiest of the lot to do actually. Probably the pants, to be honest, if I was going to do any. Okay, so we're going to need. Let's just say Breath of the Goddess is birch, and Rowan, which we're going to need to make Mutandis, aren't we? Mutandis, which is. See, this is a bit backwards, isn't it? Exhale of the Horned One, we get from doing those. We get mandrake root and an egg. In a cauldron, but a cauldron we need. Oh, what's it? It's something preparation, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, let me get some oak saplings, and we'll get some saplings of the various. I go for oak. Oh, wow. Tight ass. Not that I really need that many anyway, but. So I am a goddess. Think I should tell my missus? No. That probably wouldn't go down too well. Birch. Of course, yeah. Just clicked on now. Thanks. Thanks, Witchery, for giving delusions of grandeur. Okay, so, oh dear. Back. Let me in. God. Okay, so we're going to stick birch in the furnace. Scream. Why are you not? Hang on. That will give us the Breath of the Goddess, but the was one of those was actually for the Breath of the Goddess, wasn't it? That's right. That's why it seems a bit ass backwards. Yeah, sure. As long as it doesn't kill me, then you get distilling, and distilling will give you the next level of stuff we can do. So we can get the so you can get the various items from your distillation side of things. Doesn't really actually distill these items. Doesn't tell you what you're making, does it? Oh, resultant distillates. I'll let it off. I will let it off. Odor of purity, whiff of magic. So if you distill an ender pearl. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's have a think. If I go for. I control time and weather. God. Distillery. Attuned stone needs. Oh no, we can't. I was going to say that must be a way round getting the rowan saplings, but maybe not. And I thought this was supposed to run quicker with these on it. No, it's not quicker, is it? It's just more chance of getting the actual. the gumph out the far side. I'm just thinking, so we're going to have potions, so we definitely need potion shelves. I don't think we've learnt a potion shelf yet, so what should we go for? Dark oak? Spruce? Not jungle? Or just plain oak potion shelves? I mean, it's a valid question. What's the best one? Oh yeah, sorry, the runic shielding on the armour. It's about the only enchantment you can put onto blood armour, and the Ars Magica infusion being the other one. Yeah. So oak slabs, oak panels, and oak and bottles. Okay, we'll do oak. My God, we didn't have much in there, did we? Need some more. See, the problem is if I stick an entire stack of let me just get rid of that. I don't need that much. And then we need some bottles. And this is the problem. This is where I really do prefer Project E to Equivalence End Change 3, but I will need those at some point anyway, so it's not a major issue. So give me a bunch of those. That is that. Like that. $21. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Having done Witchery before, it may not be, actually. So if I go and take this, maybe from, say, here, and we'll go right along this wall, and we'll do something fancy down there. Let's have a look. This is now unilluminated. There you go, sorted. Yep, so that's that. Dump that off, and we'll put this back in quickly. Just waiting for when we actually get to that. And then if I go in here and grab out that Breath of the Goddess, I may not use these ones at the end, but we've got the Breath of the Goddess, so that'll keep handy for the hearts when I typed distillery. Not seeing any hearts. No, don't see any hearts. So there are no hearts. There's that heart, which is the heart of gold, which is the one that's causing me so much trouble on regrowth. Frozen heart, which we haven't had. Creeper hearts we've got. Hearty breakfast. Silverwood heart and Ender heart from Thormic Horizons, no idea, and an Ember heart. So they are the only. Oh, and a Demon heart, which is the only hearts in the pack. Right, what are we up to? You are chugging along quite happily there. I'm going to need to make more of these, and these have no. I can't believe they've got no exchange value. That's just bloody typical. I'm just thinking maybe if we had some oak tabla, we can go with the wooden table, or we can go with just the oak table, which is, that's simple enough. We can go with that. Oh crap, you know what, I am going to make another one of these. I'm going to convert it over. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make two of those like that, I thought I'd made 2. We'll make another one. So we've got 4. 4. We'll stick that back in there temporarily. That was like that, and then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you actually need one more, which is of course Sod's Law. But there you go. See, I'm wondering whether I don't know about that corner bit. That looks a bit out of place to me. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now. We'll pop that in there. That gives us a second crafting oven. So we need to get Mutandis to get the Rowan. And to get Mutandis, we need Exhale of the Horns. That is from the oak. Oh, what happened there then? You see what I mean? These are slightly less in your face. Anyway, we've got 64 of that. We've got all of the Breath of the Goddess, so we can pop that in there. We've got 15 left. Won't we whack the oven on and grab some more of those? Pop those in. You should have the others. They can go away along with that for now. And we need, now that makes me 6 for every one, so that will be 12. We're going to need more than 12. We're probably going to need about a stack. It was 3 red hearts. 3 red hearts. I honestly can't think what that may be. There's so much in here. It could be anything, and without flicking through step by step, I think we're unlikely to spot it. Yeah, I think the odds of catching it are slim. All right. Anyway, so I've got 2. What we got now? That's 10. So that's going to be, oh, that's 8. Sorry. So 6 8s are, well, 5 8s 40, 48. 48, 50. There's only 2 more. And that will give me enough for a stack. The only drawback is I've got to harvest this. Oh, it's night time. We should be good, shouldn't we? Oh, damn it! Come on. Come on. Come on. Mature. That's 4. That's 8. Don't think you need to click it. I think that was just a fluke. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Okay, no worries. Okay, is this... I hate mandrakes with a passion. And we need some eggies. Some nice little eggies. Egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now there's only one problem here, and that's it. We don't actually have, I'm sat here making all of this, we don't actually have a witch's cauldron. Which is a minor thing. So there's something, I think the anointment, yes, there we go. Anointing paste is 1 seed of each. One of them. One of them. One of them. Mandrake, Snowbell. I need to pick up a water artichoke, don't I? Oh, damn it. Who looks out of place here? That one. Whee! Bonk. So that should give us anointing paste, I believe. I don't know whether it's shapeless. It is, yay. And we need a fire under it. And anything else? Yeah, I think that's probably it. Just netherrack. And a cauldron, isn't it? Off the top of my head. No, we haven't got that, so we're going to need to make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they still spawn at night. They're just vastly reduced. If you look in my basement, in the chest that's got the Thorncraft label on the front with all the Thorncrafty bits, possibly. I'm not saying I have, but that's where they'll be if they're anywhere. Not quite a cup of sugar. Do I want to do this inside or out? Again, it's a question, isn't it? These are wood, but they are carpenter's blocks, but they've got wood in, so they will be flammable. I think it's got to be out somewhere. Maybe here? Would that work for our cauldron, do you think? Not that. We want that. We'll pop you on there. Oh, God. Ignite that. Pray to the gods of Minecraft that there's nothing flammable within range of this. And we're going to use the... Yeah. Nope, stop it. Damn you. Right. So, back to the drawing board. Because that was obviously... And I don't believe it. It's actually eaten part of my fence, the swining thing. Carpenter's fence. Bonk. Some dark oak. Bonk. Oh, that's fine. We can do that. We can do that as well, actually. And I need a bit of cobble. Bit of cobble because it ate my one bit of cobble. Yeah. So we need to find somewhere a little bit safer than that for our cauldron. No, I don't think it does with witchery. Witchery doesn't recognise it as a valid source, if I recall correctly. Right. I mean, we could try it, but I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna play any form of game, let alone tennis or ball or whatever with us. I'm fairly certain Nighthawk doesn't. And I thought I had some. I'm guessing Paul found my Eldritch Eyes because I can't see any in there. So let's just go and quickly churn out. Well, I'll check whether I've got any. But I'm almost positive it doesn't work. You know, 95% kind of positive. No, I doubt I haven't got the stuff together quickly to do it. I think the best thing to do is to get it in there and just do it somewhere where it can't spread. How am I going to do that though? What's it? Oh, you had one. I may not have any then, because I couldn't see any in there. Right, how to do this without to avoid the spread? I've got an idea, and it will fit with the surroundings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just get half a stack or so, a quarter stack, something like that. So because we're in the magical forest biome, and the magical forest biome naturally has these erratic boulders, the moss stone lumps floating around, another one of these won't actually seem out of place because there's plenty of them about. So we can kind of, where do we want to put it? It needs to be somewhere where I can't easily set fire to the tree above me. Maybe if I take this tree out, and we could go here. Stop it. Maybe that with and then you've got this going on here. Maybe that will work. We'll give it a try. The worst that can happen is we're going to burn a few things, and I can live with that. And these are vanilla blocks, so they shouldn't instinctively burn. We'll see how that goes. That's probably it there. And then we get the witchery cauldron sorted with the old thingy. Yeah, I just end up with bucket loads of stuff I don't need otherwise. Speaking of buckets, because again, I don't think... Yep, nope, that doesn't work. No, get... All right. Before we do this, I am going to teach... Toss the Mandrake is an all new game. Oh, where's he gone? Did he just commit suicide? Yes. He couldn't take it anymore. Alright, okay. So let me just fix that. Oh god. So we did get the Mandrake seed back. Well, that's good news. And we'll plant it. We need the 10-10-10 version. Yay, good. And we got a bit of Mandrake out of it as well for our trouble. And a water artichoke. Don't remember getting that, where we got that from, but there you go. So, yeah, we need a bucket. Bucket of bucketiness. It would be nice if this actually recognised, you know, that this cauldron would recognise the Britannia flour and stuff like that, but they don't. So what are you going to do? Can I stand on the... Oh, I'm fireproof anyway, aren't I? So if I want Mutandis now, the Mutandis is Mandrake, Exhale, Egg. Okay, mandrake. Ah. Mandrake, let me get rid of that. Exhale. And apparently I believe this order does matter. It's not so much of an issue in the kettle, but it is more of an issue in this. Okay, come on, get him. 1, 2, 3. And it should be alter. I don't believe we need a... yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think you need an altar for this one, so... I love the fact it was suicidal and it just jumped off. It was like it couldn't take any more. And it actually survived the fling spell because it landed in water, so... Okay, and then again... With that, yeah, bubble him. Oh dear. Okay. Repeat. I may not need. I'll do 3 lots to start off with, and then if I need to do more, I will do more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Come on. Lovely. And so far, that appears to be working quite well as a solution for controlling the fire as well. So, bonuses all round. Right, let's head down here out of the way somewhere. Maybe here. Get some mutandis. I could do with my shears possibly at one point, but what we got? Elder sapling, I'll take it. Oh crap, I'm full of inventory, aren't I? Let me just... What's that? What did I just see then? Apples. So I've been thinking about maybe putting some kind of Britannia light beams coming out of there, out of the bottom of this, as if they're supporting it as well, just for looks really. There's no absolute necessity to do it. They can go in. You know, I've got so much stuff. It really is beyond a joke here. Okay, let's put that away. Let's put you away. You away. Don't need you. Actually, I do want the wand. And I probably want that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's an improvement. So probably should put a bed over here as well. Might come in handy in the future. You want to see how an Earth Mage sinks? He doesn't. Because he had the sense to put water walking on his armour. Oh, the thoughts of having those things squawking and screaming around. I will pass. Oh, well, that doesn't help me a great deal. No, stop it. That's no good to me, that's no good to me, that's no good to me, that's no good to me. I don't want another one of those. Don't need another alder. Ember moss is useful, however. So, get me snippy snips. Yeah, he's picked the wrong person to play with, really. Dark oak, I don't need. Pole saplings, but not the right type. Anyway, we got some of the items we need. We got the alder, we got the ember moss, we got the glintweed, so they will come in handy. But we do need to run some more of that mandrake. not mandrake, cauldron work with mandrake. You know what I mean. So let's just put what we got down here and then run another batch or 3. Because the rowan is the one I need, and what's the other one? Rowan, hawthorn. This hawthorn would be good as well. Then we'd have all 3 trees. Plus I get the fun of fighting ants, which, you know, is everybody's favourite pastime. Come on. Okay, and again. So, yeah, this is interesting thought, yeah. I'm sure you've heard me mentioning the perception that the Britannia petal apothecary is grindy. And I think I was doing it archery in Mage, and I said, well, you just go bat, 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 and, you know, how much effort is that? If the Britannia petal apothecary is grindy, and it requires 1 bucket of water to fill it, and then you bat them in, and it immediately comes out, what's this? Because comparatively, this is actually grindier. You know, you've got to put 3 buckets of water in. You then have to wait till it boils. You then throw your items in. You then have to wait for it to do its thing. And eventually you get your thing back. Just baffles me how it can be said that one mechanism for a mod is grindy, and then the same mechanism, virtually click for click, on another mod doesn't get mentioned. Oh well. Shouldn't surprise me at all. Might as well do the last one now, seeing as we're in here and off and working. And what? Oh, wrong thing. While we're here, we'll fly, and we'll come here, and we'll go 1 there, and 1 there, and everything looks pretty. All right, where's my Mutandis? Where's my snippers? And let's have a look, see what we got. I need Hawthorn and Rowan. No. Got it. Don't need it. Battery probably could use it, but no. Yes, useful. Thank you. Rowan, perfect. Thank you. I know I didn't need to use that, but I didn't want to risk the chance of glintweed. No, actually, glintweed might be. If I get more of those later, alder, dark oak, hawthorn. So I've got 21 left. I'll see if I get one more glintweed, because they might be. Oh, Rowan. No. I'm not going to get that glintweed now, am I? Now I said I want one. It ain't going to give me one. Sorry. Let's leave it. Now the other thing is, do I want to run Spanish moss off the side of this island, because it will spread like wildfire? I will leave it for now. Because that Spanish moss spreads worse than vines. So we got you, we got our Spanish moss. And most importantly, we got our rowan sapling. Give me some bony meal. Not a lot there. Okay. Bone meal, that's plenty. Let's see if we can't piss off an ant. Maybe here. Plenty of far enough away. And what am I on? I thought I actually heard him then. You know, these ants actually do make you quite paranoid. Because you hear thud, 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 and you're suddenly wondering whether you're going mad or whether one spawned in the area, which it doesn't look like it, because none of these trees are walking around, which is always a good sign that they're not ants. So all we need to do now is grab any more sapling drops, and we need to rinse and repeat until we get maybe half a dozen or so of these. String would do, yeah. I don't know, actually. I'm trying to think how I did it. If I do, then I will. I'm not bothered if the ant spawns. I actually don't want the ant to spawn for this particular moment. But I don't actually own an axe either, other than possibly a Thormium one kicking around. If I was going to do it, I'd build an axe of the stream, I think. But yeah, okay. Oh, there we got half a dozen. I think one more should be more than adequate. Come on. I'm trying to remember from the first Mage server, because I used a dig spell almost exclusively there, and I am fairly certain I did manage to summon an ant. Damn it. Oh, bum. Right, let's try. Right, let's try that again without dropping. I'll do one more, and then that should give us enough to get the stuff to get the book. Whoa. Of course, my favourite way of doing these things is to actually call them. And that way, if the ant does spawn, I'm above the tree, well out of the way, not worrying about being beaten to death by a giant angry tree. There's one or two tricks we could try, but we could leave it dark and ominous and actually build some tentacles and stuff coming out of it, like a Watcher in the Water from Lord of the Rings. That might be entertaining. I mean, not today. I need to figure out how the hell to build it, but it might not be a bad solution. Now the other thing, let me just get these leaves, and in fact, do it like this. I'm interested because I'm not getting any drops from any of those that I did in mass destruction mode. I mean, possible they weren't going to give me any. Right, so we'll keep a couple of those rowan saplings. Couple. We'll stick the rowan berries in, and we are going to go and cook. So we've got 20 exhale of the horned ones from that one. We're going to cook those up, and that can go in the chest. Exhale of the horned one. Okay, horny one, breath of the goddess on the shelf together. Oh, not that. That. And we want to put the snippers away for now. Yeah, it's possible. The other trick which will work is, although you have to bear in mind, this is let me stick a little bit more EMC in. I'm going to go with a gold block, I think, for this one. Give me some glowstone. And we'll stick a few of those back in, and then we're going to get some carpenter's blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. That should be enough just to start off with. And then some smooth stone. So we all know that if you place a carpenter's block and bat it with glowstone, it makes the carpenter's block illuminate. The issue is, let me put my night vision on, and the reason we had the problem when I was what's the word, getting the spawns in the base, and it was the actual carpenter's block illumination that was failing, and the reason for that is it is client side only. So if I come into here and take that out and then pop on the old carpenter's block, we can bat that with a piece of glowstone, bat it with stone, and if I take that off and let my night vision run out, that will illuminate. For me, it will illuminate the water. So from the client side, I will see it illuminated. What it will not do, however, come on, you're nearly off. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So you can see we're getting a little bit of illumination down there to kind of offset that. We can obviously put more down there, but it won't. Just be aware that if you were to use the same trick out here, it won't stop spawns unless you are only playing SSP. So that would be an option down there. As I say, the other thing is we could kind of mix that in with maybe something in the lake or some kind of dark pergola, or I don't know. There's plenty of options. I'd have to figure out how I wanted to build that though, because that's I won't go. That's hugely difficult, but it's not a trivial thingy. Speaking of trivial thingies, I need to make that, which is Circle Magic Book, and then we can put this on there, and world is good and happy. So the Circle Magic Book is useful because it does remind me that you've got a 7x7, an 11x11, and your maximum size is 15x15. So that would be 7 out. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So 7 from the heart rune or heart glyph. So that's the size we need for the actual circles. Now I am tempted. Let me just have a look. I am very tempted to start off with let's have an expensive I can't remember. I'd have to kill something to find out. Let's have an expensive heart rune. I'll have to go and kill something, and then we'll... Is my magnet on? My magnet, it is on. Let's go find something to kill. What's that down there? Is there anything down there? Horsey. Maybe we'll not kill the horsey. I'm not that cruel. Well, actually, I am that cruel. But, right. No. I think the answer to that is most definitely a negative. Whee! Then again, maybe it does. What have we got over here? Oh, no note. Dead podium. That has been... Has that actually been touched? Yes. It looks like I did it as well. that moment where you go, has anybody actually done that one? I definitely did that because that's my technique for dealing with these. Just blasting through the roof and deal with it that way. Right, so 15 by 15. If I just take this and go, so we said 7, didn't we? So if I go from here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have to, it bounces to the back sometimes at the farm, and you have to just run around the back. I don't know why it does it that way, but so that's, what's that? That's 5, 6, 7. So if I were to sweep the terrain around there a bit better, that should do the trick, shouldn't it? And the heart rune will go here on this lovely shiny moonstone block, because why not? Give me some dirt, machine. That's not going to be enough dirt. Have some steak. Now give me some more dirt. Have some leather. Give me some more dirt. There, perfect. I'm trading with it for dirt. I should have actually said give me grass. In fact, let's do that now. Give me grass. It costs exactly the same. It's only 1 EMC, so there's really no point. No, it has to, I believe this particular one has to be on. Yeah, this has to be, definitely has to be on your pinky. But there are alternatives. There are different ones. I'm going to bring this out a wee bit as well, actually. And then come across, I think, like this, maybe. How does that look? Reasonably natural? Maybe if we bring that over there, bring this down that way just a little. I think that doesn't look too unnatural, shall we say. And remember, the other thing with the witchery is we want as much, in quotes, nature around this thing as possible to get the altar power up to a complete maximum, you know, the absolute maximum we can get. And That's going to involve pretty much every tree I can lay my hand on, almost every plant I can lay my hand on. We are going to suffer a little bit because, of course, birch has the dragon egg. I wasn't particularly bothered about killing the dragon, and birch wanted to, and so I said, "Go for it." I've done the dragon so many times now; it's almost trivial. Maybe then, because I want to hide some lighting around here. Come on, give me that. Give me. I'm not going to get it from this lot, am I? I'll keep hold of that. I can stick that in though, that'll work. Oh, and yeah, you need a new dragon egg. So he's lost, he even lost the only dragon egg on the server. That does that. It's not particularly great though, is it? So if we do... Actually, I should have left that there. I've kind of gone a bit screwy there. And we're going to have to move these as well. So we're going to have to come up with some means of lighting this. But if we go from here and we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, take that out, drop that down, and shall we chisel these while we're here? It would be kind of wrong not to, wouldn't it? Chisel, and let's see, what do we reckon? I don't want the glowy rune, bevel tile. Bevel tile would work. Infernally arcane. What's that look like? I don't think I've even ever used that before. Ooh. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get all this laid out and the damn thing is going to not work with the chalks on this block. It always does that. Always. Yeah. Oh, is it? Are you one of these? Hang on. So it's straight on that. Oh, sorry. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to quibble over multi-textures again. I think that's a no. What are we at? 21, 28. Now, I'm not sure whether I'm going to go for the full 2 hours tonight, because obviously I am feeling a little bit, just a little teeny bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Antsy with the old quitting the old SIGs. Now I just want to check that is right. That's 7 and then 3. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Bunt, bunt, bunt. 1, 2, 3. Bunt, bunt, bunt. 1, 2, 3. Bunk, bunk, a bunk. The reason I want to avoid having things in the actual circle is because there are certain witchery rituals that you have to do with an empty circle as well. So, you know, you don't want to have a lot of stuff floating in the middle. So that's 5 to 5 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What have get those in, I may even have enough to do all of the circles, which will be a bloody miracle if I have. And then 1, 2, boom. No, I don't think I will. I might have enough to do this circle, and then we're going to need to get some more for the inner layer. Bonk. It was that one, wasn't it? And then bonk and bonk. And for the time being, I'm just going to pop that there and that there, and that just sorts out our immediate requirements. So we got that, and then we've got the last one, which goes in again one, and it's a 3x1x3, and I'm nearly logged out then. So I need a little bit more arcane stone. Bonk. Not quite that much, truth be known. So we'll take you again over to here, and then we're going to go here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Why? It can get better. I'll take the oh god, what the hell's the potion called? There's a birch around here, isn't there? Has he been shooting things at me? Oh dear. What? What did you do? What should it do? Dear. Well, I know blood magic armor's good. I mean, it should be. I'm looking forward to when I get to play with the Omega. That will be entertaining. Yeah, okay. If I chisel you back, we can pop you back in as well, can't we? All right. So that's that. That's that. So we need to come up with some lighting in here. Now, there's several options. And one of the problems we have is one of the problems I have with oh right, yeah, I bounce that back all the time anyway. I'm trying to think what the hell I'm going to say here. Come on, get with the program. Things like when you do the demon summoning, the demon has a habit of blowing crap up around you with his projectiles. So one option would be to actually make all of the grass here, here, and in here out of warded glass, which looks pretty cool. It's cheap as chips. Zombie brain, that's about the only major issue, I think. I don't know how many I've got. And of course on here I don't have a zombie brain spawner, so yet. Might be the next thing. Yes, I do have a zombie spawner, don't I? Yes. I've got a blank imprinting crystal and somewhere abouts a spiky fork. So if we wait till night time, hover around. Do I want the giant ones or do I just want an angry? I think just an angry actually. Because these guys have the habit that they grow, of course, these ones from here. But it does work as a spawner. In fact, you've yeah, that's a good point. Does it have EMC? I don't think. Yay! Saves even better. I have you won't have seen the actual episode where I've on Maggie Vale on Big Server. Maggie Vale. I've got to call it Maggie Vale because Big just likes to take the piss out of the way I say it. So I just say it even more ludicrously every time. I bet I've not learnt it though. I would lay odds that I've not learnt it. Or maybe I have. Okay. Didn't have much EMC in there though, did I? But that's probably a little bit too much. Let me just put one in. Go brains. 64. Yeah, that's enough. We want some glass. Too much. And I want some great wood planks. Too little. Let me just chuck a few stacks of iron in that problem. Give me some bloody great wood. And now that's too much. And we'll head back. I can't believe I actually had got brains learnt. So, armed with... Oh, I need to be back. No, I do need to be back because I need a... arcane crafting table. I'll do it. No, I don't. Oh, you know what? I'm losing it. I really am. I don't need to be back because all I need to do is do that. So that gives us you. We whack that in and that in. That in there. I'm one glass stack of glass short from 64. No, I'm not. Perfect. Pow. Oh, we've run out of these. Oh well, we'll go head back over because we can be working with that. And I need, what I'm thinking is when we can put glowstone underneath the circle. Right, how are you doing? That's recharging. I've got 64 there. What I really do need though is some glowstone of that nature, but I'm going to need a lot more than that. A lot more than that, which is why it's handy having all this EMC stashed away. There we go. So let us try this out for size. Me. So we take out the top layer. Now the only question is, do we stick with the smooth glowstone, or do we go with something a little bit more organic? And by what I mean by that is, obviously we've got this very smooth glowstone in at the moment, and I've just picked something up, so I'm not going to be able to finish this off. But you have got these other kind of crystalline, like the organic glowstone growth block, which is now, yeah, damn it. Let me just pop you in there. and you in there. At least then I've got... I saw something walking across then. Anything. Let's have a look. The organic glowstone. So if we were to go down... Oh, bugger. That's going to pick up again, isn't it? Hang on. Tell you what, there is a way. We just need to take off the ring. These magnet rings, I've got nowhere to put the ring though if I take it off. These magnet rings are brilliant, but they're also an absolute utter pain in the backside when it comes to things like this. But the only way I found is to hide from it like this. Come over here, hide from the actual problem, go get my bag, put some of the problem items away. We don't really need the flint and steel anymore. Come back in, bounce yourself back over, pick up the items, and it's like, it's ludicrous. But that's inventory management, my style. Okay, and then so what do we think? Smooth or yeah, I think I think a bit more texture for a change. That smooth's nice, but not exactly necessary. Oh God, come here. Come here. Step assist. It's great until you don't want it cracked. Yeah. A more organic feel to this one. I think that smooth one really does lend itself to a much more modern or cleany modern feel. So we want this one to be a little bit more naturey, without, you know, being too naturey. That does make no sense at all. But and then we'll whack this in over the top. And nothing's breaking that. Even Withers ain't breaking that one. I mean, admittedly, he can. Oh. No, there we go. He can, you have to. I have to break it by shift right clicking it with a wand. There we go. What do we think? Oh, without a cloud in the way. Well, I think. I think that works. Unfortunately, this is a smaller circle, so it'll be even easier. Or maybe some standing stones around the edge, I don't know, on that particular bit. The heart rune obviously needs to be stood up, so I can't drop that down. Or heart glyph. Yeah. So I think we're almost to the point where in the next episode, once we've finished the stream and got the circle in, we can probably start to look at actually doing something with witchery rather than just recipe production, because at the moment it is pretty much just getting everything ready to actually do the witchery. And it is a mod that I do like witchery. It's just sometimes I find it a difficult mod to place in its utility. I mean, Thorncraft is clearly a complete standalone solution, and yet witchery doesn't add. I know it has some armor and clothes and stuff, but it really doesn't add much in the way of armor. You get things like the what's it? There's a bark belt and stuff like that, which are pretty good for that. But you don't get a huge amount in the way of armor. You don't get a huge amount in the way of tools. But it really does, in my opinion, I think, always hit home on the flavour. The flavour of witchery is exactly right. There's no doubt that the witchery stuff has been researched by someone who takes his mythology or theology, depending on your stance on witchcraft. And I'm not going to get involved in that argument, not for anybody's money. There you go. There's a bit more. I can always use loads of this anyway. Yeah, it's. I mean, there are bits, and you can get things like the Death's Robe and stuff. But it does actually, to me, witchery is one of those mods that really does fit well. But I think that makes quite a nice circle, quite a nice summoning circle. It's different to. I've done it in the past where I've put all my nature underneath the circle. So we've had like a glass floor, but that we've solved the lighting issue. We can probably actually move some of these lights out of the way as well eventually. But I like that. That's it's not bad, not bad at all. Even though I do say so myself. So yeah, I think on that note, I'm going to probably call it a. It is definitely more of a server thing. I don't think there's a huge amount in single player, although Regrowth is certainly managing to make its use out of it. But I think I'm going to call it a night tonight, guys, because I probably want to just go and sleep and ignore the cravings which are running through my body. But they're not too bad. It's to be honest, I expected to be feeling a lot worse than I was now. So I'm really not going to complain. But this is starting to look there. As I say, there's a few. I'm going to do some more of this leafage foliage around here to drape over the edge. I might mix in a few more leaf types as well. Come up with some way to do the Spanish moss. I think will be useful. But yeah, I think until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.